I'm the Business Services Director at Middle Michigan Development Corporation, and when someone contacts me who's an entrepreneur, has an idea, my main responsibility is to get the information down, who they are. I mean, really simple stuff: name, address, phone number, email address, where they're at in their project, and then connect them to the right resource. We have as we've been talking about, we just have a lot of resources here, and I want to make certain they get to the right one so that they can get the assistance they need to grow their business.
In my role as president of Greater Gratiot, there are many functions which I have to perform. Helping entrepreneurs is one of them, and what I try to do quickly is to make sure that person is, one, armed with the right resources and information to go forward, and most importantly in my mind is network together with somebody else. If I can't provide the service, then I know that they can. In my role, that's probably the most important thing, is making sure that they're networked with the most appropriate resource or person. Site got started when Carolyn and I were having a conversation about providing entrepreneurial support for people looking at starting or expanding businesses in the Mid-Michigan region. What we discovered was there was a lot of potential services in the area, but nothing was put out to organize it and make it easy for people to take advantage of those services.
It would be great if all the resources we needed to help entrepreneurs were right here in Isabella and Clare counties, but they're not. So we can branch out, partner with others, and do a better job of serving our clients.
We don't all have the same service capacity, so we wanted to bring them all together and make that capacity available for anybody in the Mid-Michigan region to start or expand a new business.
We realized that a lot of the people that were already at the table were people that were engaged in a project that we started for youth 3 years ago, and that's where, in fact, actually that's where the name came from, which was supporting innovation of today's entrepreneurs. So we've been having this discussion for several years. It's just that we had it in each of our own counties,
right.
And everybody was comfortable with using the existing name and branching out into other counties, and also expanding on entrepreneurs, not just for youth, but all ages, all levels of entrepreneurs.
It's true that we all commute back and forth across this region. It's not that large geographically, and it made sense as we as customers and consumers of services, we're naturally in tune to do that. So why not make our services available in that manner? It was a logical transition. What we really want to do is get people to be successful faster. By developing the information base and by developing the network within that, whether it's the finances or the professional services that are available, whether it's legal or banking or any of those types of things, what we want to do is make it easier for people to get connected.
Michigan has been struggling for several years now, and what we want to do, we want to keep our young people, we want to keep our talent, we want to keep entrepreneurs of any age here in our communities. If we lose somebody in Isabella County, let's hope we lose it because they've moved to another county nearby and not to another state. One of these days we will have a business that's gone from contacting us to actually having brick and mortar. I mean, a new business, a new building, hiring employees, and we can say, remember when you and I sat around this blue table and had a conversation, and how best can we help entrepreneurs?
It's always satisfying to do that when you're helping an entrepreneur, and I've done it, gosh, countless times. But to do it in a new manner, to know that it's going to be reaching more people, it's at a whole nother level. And we really are looking forward to making it available to a wider population.